Hi, I'm Tina Trenner here with Dennis Hoff, and this is Pahrump Now. Dennis, you know, one of the things that you mentioned in the last segment was call you. Come on, just tell Dennis what he wants to, whatever you want to ask him. How many candidates have you heard say, come on the TV show, come on over here and ask us a question, call us, email us, but that's what you do because you are a grassroots candidate.
Look, I'm just a real guy, and I know you all know that I'm rich. I know that you all know that I'm famous. I mean, I've spoke at Oxford University. Only a few people. Mother Teresa, Winston Churchill, Albert Einstein. Only 6 U.S. presidents, including my favorites, Ronald Reagan. See, so I've done everything. So, but I'm just a regular guy. I'm a guy that came from a World War II family. We didn't have any money. My dad was a mailman, an honorable man, but he wasn't rich. And so besides the fame and the money, I'm just a regular guy. I'm just as much fun hanging out in the back of a restaurant with the staff as I am in the front with the owner.
But Dennis, in reality, to look at the fact that your father was a mailman, the fact that you came from a humble family, and you are the American dream. You're it.
That's me.
No, you're a dream, but you're
thank you.
But you are what everyone aspires to be. You are the reason that socialism will never fly in this country, because everyone aspires to have the kind of fame or the kind of success that you've had.
Well, I've been successful, and you know, everybody knows me. Here's what I'm best known for: my TV show #1, Cat House on HBO. I produced a series on Cinemax. I'm a TV star, and the fact that I own brothels. Well, I have 26 or 27 corporations. I own everything. I own convenience stores, gas stations. I own all kinds of stuff.
But they only talk about the...
They only talk about the brothels because there's no sensationalism in owning a convenience store.
And a gas station.
There's
How boring.
There's no sensationalism in owning a restaurant,
right. Which
don't ever buy a restaurant. You can't make any money. Don't ever do it, okay? So let's talk about...
Well, I do want to talk about the fact that, you know, you've got a new slogan. It's up on your boards, and it says, make Nevada, Nevada again. And I've had people ask me, what does that mean?
Well,
so it's up to you. Explain it.
I don't like the way I see Nevada. That's why I'm running for office. I ran for office because of the commerce tax. When 80% of us vote against this margin tax, and our governor, our rhino governor, Republican in name only governor, gets all his little group of rhino buddies like James Oscarson and some of these folks together.
Roberson, oh please.
Tax hike Mike Roberson. And says, in fact, even Laxalt's saying get rid of the commerce tax. So when we say no, we don't want a tax, then they paint it another color. They change it from margins tax to commerce tax. They add some benefits, with the kids get a little of the money, which I'm questioning. And then they shove it down our throat. No, I'm running for office, and I'm going to change things. And the reason I did that is because I'm complaining with Tucker Carlson in New York having dinner. He said, Dennis, unless you want to be part of the solution, let's not talk about the problem.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
So there you are talking to Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
You've got a wonderful life, Dennis.
Yeah.
You're going around the world. You're having a great time. You're meeting with people.
Single guy.
You've got it made.
Hot girls.
And here Tucker says to you, why don't you wade into that? Go ahead, jump in.
Jump into that cesspool.
And you said to yourself, what a good idea.
No, it started growing, actually. It was like a seed. And it just grew and grew and grew. And then I reached out to my other good friend, Roger Stone, Trump's guy. And Roger says, yeah.
Why should you be happy?
Yeah, why should I be happy? Why shouldn't I take a beating? Why shouldn't I go through a character assassination? You know, Danny Tartanian told me a couple days ago, he says, my dad told me to be a good politician, you have to be a liar and you have to do it often. Well, I'm not either. I'm not either.
No.
You might not like what I have to say, but I will be honest with you, at least my opinions, but I'll listen to your opinion also. So, in retrospect, huge mistake. I should just been another rich, famous guy traveling the world and going to all the events in Monte Carlo and New York and Paris.
But you just wanted to do something for the people.
I did, because I'm just sick of these taxes. Like, you're not gonna lie to me. If you're Hillary Clinton, and by the way, I'm going to get along good with the Democrats because I've been meeting with them. I'm meeting with Sisolak this week, and I know some of you aren't going to like that, but you know what? we got to bring things together. We need more nonpartisan things. There are some things we're going to agree on. I'm not going to agree on higher taxes, but I can tell you this: the Democrats they're listening right now, unless they're a part of the party, they don't want their taxes to go up. I met with the labor guys last week in Vegas. They're like, Dennis, the Democrats are about big government and high taxes. Not the working guys, not that plumber, not that pipe fitter.
That's why they all voted for Trump.
That's busting his butt.
That's right.
We don't want higher taxes, so we're going to get along with some things we're not. But I need to bring everybody together and work together. I'm the lone wolf caucus. I'm the guy that's going to be able to go to the Republicans. I'm going to go to the Democrats. I'm going to everybody, but all I'm going to do, and I'll work with anybody that will help you, because that's what this is about, is helping District 36 and all of us. So if I have to go to the Democrats, I'll work with them. Am I going to compromise my principles? Hell no, and I never will, and you wouldn't want me to. But there are ways we can work together and get along. So make Nevada, Nevada again. You're going to see these on your doors real soon, and lots of them. Everybody's getting one, all right? Check it out. Make Nevada, Nevada again. It's me with my favorite horse. I love paint horses.
I do too,
and my dog, my little buddy, Domino, 15 and a half years of service running my horse ranch, who passed away, who I love more than life. The people's choice. Well, I want Nevada to be Nevada.
You don't want it to be California.
I don't want to. So look, I get it. I came in here. I came to Nevada 42 years ago and started doing business, and then I went to buy my first brothel 27 years ago. And I remember meeting with a lawyer that was a judge now, and he's like, Dennis, slow down. Don't try to change things. Just be here for a while and try to watch how we do things. Don't try to change things. And I say that to people coming in. The joke is, don't come in here and Californicate Nevada. Well, there's a reason.
True.
There's a reason you left California. There's a reason I left Arizona, and it's for freedom. Leave it alone. So make Nevada, Nevada again. I want to fight for our water. We got serious water problems here. And I talked about the Patch of Heaven church camp, and I want you to go online and read about this because it's a serious thing that the Fish and Game did to these people. Destroyed their life, these nice Christian folks, my pastor, okay? I want to get rid of the commerce tax. Black Salt wants to get rid of it. I'm working with Ron Connect, and by the way, vote for Ron Connect and Bob Beers. Ron Connect and Bob Beers.
Let me explain something to people. In case you don't know how the commerce tax impacts you every day. This is a tax that's passed along to business, and business has to pass it along to you. So you may not think that you're paying to the commerce tax.
Oh, you are.
But every time you buy something, you're paying 20 cents more for the bag of potato chips. You're paying 50 cents more for something else.
And it's bigger than that. I talked to Jim Marsh today, and we've talked about this many times, and Tom Saida. Jim Marsh told me he's paying $140,000 a year more to the commerce tax. Now, he sells a big cost product, you know, $20, $30, $40, $50,000, but the profit margin is small. So that $120,000, you know who's paying it? You are.
That's right.
You are. And you're paying it on your license plates. You're paying it on your potato chips. At my Alien Travel Center, I watched everything go up. Everything
well, and at the end of the year, you've paid about between $600 and $700 per person in your household.
If you're the average income earner.
Yes.
If you're an upper income earner, 40, 50, 60,000 a year, it's twice that.
That's right.
Look at your license plate fees. I get people calling me all the time. I had a woman call me yesterday. I'm 90 years old, and I just looked at my license plate renewal, and they got some additional administrative charge on there.
Yep.
It's nonsense, and it's got to go away. So that's it. So let's get back to a low-tax state. Because
why most people move here in the first place.
Yeah, this commerce tax discourages business from coming here. It's not good for business. So I want to work on the guns. You know, my opponent, James Oscarson, who's gone now, my new opponent, they're not going to be for campus carry. I want a
She won't even answer questions. She's been asked questions about guns. She's been asked about taxes. She's been asked about water. She has no comment. How do you run a campaign and not have a comment?
So I don't want to put down my opponent here, but I can tell you this, and listen close. Right now, 30, count them, 30 of the assembly people in Nevada come from Las Vegas. We need representatives.
We've got 43.
You know what? I'm okay with Las Vegas, and it's a nice place to visit. But I'm worried about rural Nevada, what I call real Nevada. People call it rural Nevada. No, this is real Nevada to me.
That's right.
And so I think that we need somebody that's going to represent rural Nevada, and not just in my position, in other people's positions too. So that's a concern of mine. So it's about freedom. I want to protect the guns. There's no slippery slope. I mean, we're not slacking nowhere on guns. We're carrying guns. I'm carrying a gun right now, and I'm going to carry a gun.
Absolutely.
So it's about guns. It's about our water. Now let's talk about business. Let's bring some good industry. I think that our county commissioners, excluding John Koenig and our greatest commissioner ever,
just
Donna
a
Cox.
Superstar, Donna
Love
Cox.
her, superstar. They're against business. I hear so many people coming here and try to invest money and open a business, and they put up roadblock after roadblock.
Oh, you can't even get, they can't get open.
Stop the Isn't that what Donald Trump keeps saying? Cut these regulations. Cut these regulations. Cut the bull and let people go to work. We need business. We need business. You know, USA Today did an article. Some of the things they said, our population in Nye County has gone backwards 1.9% in 5 years. Backwards. We should be growing, thriving, a bedroom community in Las Vegas, a place for clean industry. We should be thriving with that. The life expectancy rate in the United States is 78%. In Pahrump, 74%, 74 years. 74,
really?
Yeah, 74 years.
Yeeks.
And so we need things. I had a woman call me yesterday and said, Dennis, when you get elected, can you get a maternity ward? You can't birth a child here. What the hell kind of town is this?
You can't have a child here?
You can't have a child here.
What do you mean?
They have no facility.
Oh, you mean at the hospital?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
So you have to stay home and have it, or run over the hill?
You run over the Vegas. So you drive 100 miles an hour and have your kid at the top of the hill with a highway patrolman.
Spring Mountain.
We got to change this stuff. I mean, and look, I'm a fighter, and I'm going to repeat it again. I've got Nye County in 4 lawsuits. Butch Brasky in one of them, 3 of them with Dan Schinhofen, and we're winning everywhere. We were in a federal court a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
2 weeks ago today.
Yep.
And this federal court
they spanked
them real good.
Really good.
They don't want to admit to that, but they got spanked real good. Well, I'm going to fight for you the same way, but I need to know what we're fighting for. What's your concerns? Ask Dennis at DennisHoff.com. What's your email address?
Mine? Oh, you don't want it.
Well, I need to get you one on my campaign.
Okay,
so
you do
something
that.
easy.
Yeah.
So look, we're here. We have resources. I have friends. You know, I got lots I can do. I just know what do you want me to do? I'm going to get elected. You know that, and I know that. Tell me what you want to do. I'm ready to go to work. I need to be working on bill draft resolutions right now.
And tell me what politician that you know that sits here in front of a camera and begs you to participate in what's going on. I mean, if you will not participate, you don't have a right to complain. I'm sorry, you just don't.
And if you don't like what I say or what I stand for, come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in. We'll talk about it.
We're out of time, Dennis.
We're out of time.
We've had too much time. We've had too much
fun. The whole show's over?
Yeah, look at that.
DennisHoff.com, DennisHoff.com, DennisHoff.com. I can't help you unless you tell me what you want.
Bye.